Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the Roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about Azul Queen's Gardens, which I'm just going to come right out and say it right now, folks. I believe I played every iteration of Azul, including the original one, and this is the best Azul has ever been. And I'll tell you why. One name: Castles of Burgundy. This is Michael Kiesling revisiting his super mega hit. I mean, Azul is one of the biggest hits of the last half a decade, and with good reason. The original Azul is a brilliant design. There's been really interesting takes and updates and tweaks. Some are very cool, some actually maybe aren't quite so cool, but for my taste, Queen's Garden is so much better because you still have the same basic Azul tile drafting. It's been modified a little bit, but the same basic idea of how you get your tiles comes in. But now you take those tiles and you put them in a queue that feels straight out of Castles of Burgundy. And on future turns, you then place those out onto a growing hex board that feels straight out of Burgundy. And so, Azul meets Castles of Burgundy equals yes, please. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm not a big fan of abstract games, and Azul has always been a relatively abstract game, but I really enjoyed this, because Castles of Burgundy is one of my favorite games of all time. So, bringing these two great tastes and seeing how well they taste together is really fantastic. The only reason it doesn't rate higher, this is another one that would have easily made my top 5 of the month, but when I rate stuff, I also take into account my wife's predilections, and she thought it was cool, but I'll be honest, she would have preferred to play regular Azul. She just felt, it's interesting. I would say maybe the biggest thing that hardcore Azul fans might find a little lacking in Queen's Garden is it's a little bit more forgiving. It's not quite so hardcore. You can get stuff and you're less likely to put yourself in a spot where, oh wow, I am really in a bad scrape now. In this game, as you draft things, you might make some mistakes, but don't worry, you'll find a good use for those tiles later. It's a little bit more laid back, which is interesting. For me, that's also kind of a turnoff, but here, the Burgundy is so strong that I absolutely adore it. And again, for me personally, it rates much higher, but combining with my wife, it comes in at number 8 in a very, very good month. Of course, the last month of the year is going to be nothing but really great stuff because I'm playing some of the best games that have come out. And so, Azul Queen's Garden makes my number 8. And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.